Hi guys, I hope everything is good on your side, and thank you for coming to my tutorial. Last time when I did my resin tutorial, I did kind of experimented some stuff and use product not always that's supposed to be used for resin, but I did use this molds that I really like it. But today we're gonna do molds from BEEBEECRAFT, and as you can see I have here already a little bit, and I'm gonna show you because I already did some molds, I mean the resin thing, but I will share with you on the end of this video how I demold them and how they look like. But as you can see, one in here still stuck, and I just needed more of the clear resin to kind of finish up, so I left this one in here. And if I can show you, you can see that it has live flowers in it, and this is the tiny flowers that you can receive in a bouquet with roses, those kind of flowers. So I dried them, and now I can use them for my resin molds project. And it's like a double side, will be kind of like a ground and a sky. So we're gonna use this one, and because when I did my unboxing, guys, you know that this mold was a little bit damaged, and when I demold my project, it kind of affect this point in here. So I will show you, I did already a little bit video created, because it kind of take a time, you know, to cure mold, and if you do double layer then it's cure again for another 48 hours. So it takes time, but I will show you in the end that this little bit defect in here in the mold does kind of affect. So now I know that if I do right now with you tutorial, I'm not gonna pour all the way to the top of this mold, but leave a little bit below this white piece, so my mold wouldn't be affected after I demold. So I will link it up for you, this mold, on BEEBEECRAFT site, and they have lots of different one, and I did order some other one for cabochons that I really waiting patiently. Now I'm gonna use the one resin. It come in a 2 A and B part. Okay, so we have 2 barrels in here. Okay, now first time for this mold I wanted to try mold release, and I believe I got this from Michael's store. But I believe with this kind of mold you don't need any release, because it should come out easily. So this time I'm not gonna use, so we know for sure, you know, if you need this or not, because you obviously don't wanna just waste money. Also, I have a recipe how to make your own mold release. So if you're interested in it, I can do tutorial on that, which is really simple. And that's why I used to use from my homemade molds if I want to mold something. So, but let's go with this project to see what else we're gonna have here. Now, last time I couldn't find my inks pigments, and now I did. So I have a whole bunch in here. Perfect pearls. What's it called? Perfect pearls. Yes. Some this kind. Well, I should show you without the sticker on it. Perfect pearls you can find as well at the Michael's store. And this one I got long time ago. Same thing, Pearl X, a little bit different one, but they are as well very shimmery. So we will pick some kind of color. Let me open at least one to show you. That's how it's look like, the mica powder. Some of them actually, this powder, I'm not sure which one, or Perfect Pearls or Pearlex. Some of them mix in very well in the water for your spray, for the scrapbooking, whatever, for the water spray. And some clump up, like clumps, not dissolve in the water, so you have to see which one. Now for this project also, I'm gonna use some of the glitters and stars. I have a bigger cup to mix and two actually medicine cups to mix it, to measure, sorry. Okay, I think I got the wrong one. Hold on. Okay, the other one was, something was in it. Okay, and then I have here craft stick, or also they call them popsicle stick, to mix it, and then toothpick just for in case if you have to go to those, you know, grooves and go around just to smooth it out or move your sequence or glitter around, whatever you want to do. So toothpick work good for that. And I'm thinking this time I want to try, I got this cute owl. So what I want to do right now, I will create in here something for kids, necklaces, kind of stuff like that, so my little girl can take it to school and give as a gift to her friends. So what I'm thinking, I will just like hold it like this, put mold on the top of it, and see like which one would fit good, which one I want it, on which shape. Maybe like this one, almost like a domino. So yeah, so I want to see which one is gonna fit perfectly inside, and maybe we will try to see if this is gonna be cute in the resin, if it's gonna work or not. Anyway, we're gonna try it. Okay, so make sure I have no dust landed while I'm talking. I'm gonna put this aside, maybe on this side, and I'm just gonna use this just for in case I spill it. It will be on this silicone mat that I got from dollar store as well. So guys, first what we have to do before we mold anything, we're gonna mix our ingredients. Okay, so first I'm gonna measure equal, well, let's see, this one have 3 teaspoons, or I just gonna pour actually full cup, and then we'll see how much I need. So first I'm gonna pour each of this resin and hardener. So first I have here resin, and this is hardener. There has a 2 ways actually have to mix this resin. You can mix them together for 2 minutes, or you can mix separate to kind of get them to the right temperature, and then you put resin to harden, and then you mix it again like in a new container. So we're not gonna do that, we're just gonna go straight up for a mix together, and we're gonna mix for 2 minutes. And it's actually important, okay, I'm saying actually too many times, I just catch myself doing that. I don't think I did that before, but it is important to mix for 2 minutes, as they say, because this time that you mix in your resin is warming up, and it's kind of like getting hot, and that's what create this proper consistency to create your resin that is gonna harden proper way and not gonna get gooey and sticky and never harden. So take to consideration to do the proper way as your box saying description. Okay, just want to make sure I have same amount. Let's check. Okay, looks like it's same thing for me, 2 full cups. So now I'm gonna pour them. Okay, I'm gonna do resin first. I don't think this really matter what you do first. And I'm gonna scrub all the sides, make sure I got the whole product. It is stinky. I should wear my mask. So when you do that, it would be nice if you use, first of all, your if you use your gloves, if you want to use gloves, or some kind of face mask, just for in case if you're allergic maybe. Or you don't want to ruin your nails. That I have feeling I'm gonna do just exactly that. Okay, I'm just gonna let this soak in a little bit to the bottom, then maybe we can scrub a little bit more. First I would love to close this before I spill it and put aside. Okay, I need a napkin. Okay, there. Now I want to point it out about when you want to add your ink or glitter or mica powder. If you add an ink, make sure, like for the color, make sure it's a alcohol ink, not water-based ink, because in some, you know, if this is water-based ink, some resin could not activate and ruin your molds. It's not gonna work because too much water in ink. So always make sure it's an alcohol ink if you decide to color your resin to different colors. If you want to add glitter, you have to wait a little bit to resin settle a little bit, not as liquidy, because if you pour your mold, your resin right to the molds after you mix it for 2 minutes and you added glitter, right, the glitter will sink to the bottom, and in the end you will have beautiful creation, but the glitter distribution gonna be just like on the bottom and not all over your resin item. And I can show you that in a minute. We're just gonna mix this for 2 minutes. Doesn't have to be very viciously, but also when you mix it, make sure you scrub on all the sides so nothing left behind. Even they suggest even to pour later in different cup and mix it again, even put different stick. Well, I don't go to the extreme. I just mix well and that's it. So if you want to mix the glitter, you just have to wait a little bit till your resin start to get a little bit thicker than just like a running like that. So then you put your glitter, and glitter will stay the way you mix it and not to sink to the bottom, because glitter is this kind of like a metal. It's heavy and will sink. And while this bubbling in here, I'm gonna show you some example. Okay, for example, I did this before, right? As you can see in here, I try to do 2 colors, but all this glitter sink to the bottom, and you can see the darker spot, that's the color, but without glitter up there. They all glitter went to the bottom of my mold because I was not patient enough, okay? So is this piece that, as you can see in here, it's beautiful from this side, but it's again, all glitter went right on the front up there. And obviously this was rubber mold, so it's not as shiny as that would be like you know, if I would use this kind of mold. So that's the difference. And for example, when I did this, I did wait it a little bit. It's still some glitter, you can see, end up to be on those tips, but it did have some kind of distribution around, right? So it depends, have you patient or not. So if you want to create something that glitter nicely all the way around, you have to kind of wait. Also, if you want to color, but you want your design show up very well, what I do, I put a little bit of resin to begin with in each mold, and then I wait till it's cure or almost cure, and then I add second coat with the color. That way you will see that on the end of the video. I will show you how I demolded and how that look like, so you can see everything what you put in it. So for example, if you're gonna use this ovals, you will see them better because this clear resin will be like a glass protective and not color it, so it will be visible better. I don't know how much I mixed now already. I don't think it's 2 minutes yet, but I really want this to be 2 minutes, so I'm just gonna chit chat and you have to listen to me. You like it or not, here I come. And then my next resin project will be for my amazing viewer. Her name is Viv. I wonder, the full name of yours would be Vivian, or I'm wrong? Please tell me, because it sounds so romantic and exotic. Vivian, I like it. Is that the short name for your name that you're using, Viv? I would love to know that. So I will do some resin on diamond painting, so stay tuned for that, because there's lots of ways to do, right way, wrong way, so you might gonna like that video as well. So we're gonna do experiments, why not? And I love to do resin, and I'm just so thankful and grateful to BEEBEECRAFT for sending this mold to me. Now I wish this mold wasn't damaged. Okay, so as you can see, I think we mixed it already enough. There's lots of bubbles created in here, but we will take care of those bubbles. We're not gonna have them. And actually I will do some right now. What I need for them, I'm gonna put my stuff away, take away these cups. That's the garbage already. I'm gonna grab my heat gun because I did not prepare, obviously, and I'm gonna plug it in. Just a minute, guys. Okay. I thought I already collected everything and I still forgetting some stuff, okay? So here's the heat gun that I'm using. I bought this one at Michael's, and I used to use this for embossing powders for the paper craft. Okay, so here's the one that I'm using. And this gun is great to get rid of bubbles from your resin. So I'm gonna clear the stick out. and not too hard, I mean not too long. And I'm gonna show you, I don't know if you're gonna see, but the bubble's gonna pop. Also, this heat is strong, and I start to melt this cup a little bit, so I will do actually this in the mold when it's already ready. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour a little bit to each of these designs and make sure you have like a straight surface, and try to do like as slow as possible. Let's try this one because I didn't do this one yet. It's very thin, so the thinner you pour, the more of your air bubbles will disappear. And I'm pouring just like to cover just the bottom of this molds. I'm not trying to do a lot because I want to have this as like a shield for my design, so it looks like a glass. Or just like a halfway, I don't know. I did not try this puzzle piece yet. Okay. I hope I didn't make too much. So when you mix and you're not sure how much you need, you better like make a little bit less, measure less, or always prepare to have some extra molds next to you just for in case you need more. Which one? This one? Okay, I'm definitely made probably, oopsie, too much. Okay, up. Okay, where's my sticks? Okay, so now I'm gonna mix this. Let me. Okay, so now I'm just like in here, resin did not go there, so I'm gonna go and move my stick around to push my resin all the way around. And I'm gonna do with each one. This one, okay. All of them looks like fine. This one doesn't have enough of resin. Okay, because I wanted to do, I'm gonna pour in here on my flowers clear resin. You can put pictures of your kids, for example, in this oval or the bigger circle, or even little square. If you can print it out little picture, you can make a beautiful gifts for your families for the Christmas time. That would be a great idea. Okay, so I think I created here this shield that I wanted The resin went all the way around. So now looks like we run out of time. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna heat this now and put my resin away because it melted in cup, and slightly get rid of those bubbles right in here. And I don't know if you can see, but with this gone, the bubbles is melting away, disappearing before your eyes, and that's good. And that's what we want. That's it. See, that was fast. So what I'm gonna do now, you really have to be patient, okay? You just have to wait till it's a little hardened. And maybe just for the experiment of sake, I will pick one of those owls, because at this light, it might not gonna sink all the way to the bottom. So let's see which one I want. Somebody. Maybe I'm gonna get this red one, and I need the tweezer. I think this one, cute one, should fit in here. I don't know if this is gonna be a good idea or not, because, you know, okay, it's sticky. Because it has little like a crevice, like it's not very straight, if you know what I'm saying. Up there looks like a little bit not straight surface, so I don't know if this is gonna create bubble in the resin. So let's try. I'm just gonna dip it, and it's stuck to my finger. What we're gonna do, get out of here. Okay. So now with the Q-tip, I'm gonna kind of push a little bit down too, and at the same time trying to get rid of the air from the bottom. It might be will sink to the bottom, I don't know, so we will figure out that later. But for now, this is gonna be our experiment piece about the stickers, because they are like a 3D stickers, puffy ones. So I don't know how this gonna work. And this one I'm gonna put a little bit later when my resin little bit thicken. So I'm just have to wait, and then we're gonna add some glitters and mix a little bit more. Also, because I have whole bunch left in here, okay, so when this one thickens as well, I will add some powder and some glitters, and we will create some more of those crystals as well, because I think I'm gonna have lots of leftovers. I wish I could have more of this resin molds yet, but I do not have it. I'm waiting one in a mail, but I don't know how fast it will get in here. So I will see you, I would say maybe in 20 minutes or so. So when I check my time, I will tell you exactly how long I waited. But for now, I created, this is like a very, very thin, just on the bottom of my mold resin only. And then we will add something else to it and create beautiful, colorful pieces by adding some amazing glitters. Like this one, holographic, it's beautiful. Look how beautiful these glitters are. So I would love to add them, maybe like a whole thing. And then to the owls, I was just thinking to add the stars. Let's find a focus. To add the stars like an owl in the night sky. So maybe we will create some blue kind of background as like a night That would be pretty, I think. So yes, so I'm just gonna wait till my resin a little bit get thick so my glitter doesn't sink to the bottom, and then I come back and we will continue with my tutorial. Okay guys, it's about 30 minutes now, and I can see that my resin got thicker consistency. See, like it's not very runny now. So maybe now if we mix glitter, the glitter will stay a little bit better. But what I see about this owl, it's kind of keep floating to the top a little bit, so I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna try to decorate now. And before I start, I'm just gonna show you guys before that I made this kind of resin. I make it green in here with shimmer and two colors to make roses and kind of leaves. So I just pour resin first where it's supposed to be flowers and wait till it's cure, almost like good cure, so it's not gonna mix colors. And then I put green resin on the top and waited 48 hours, and that's how it's look like. So you can make a brooch or some DIY for home decoration, whatever, even for your little girl glued to the bed somewhere or dresser. That would be pretty as well. Okay, so let's see what we have here. And I really wanted to stick a couple more of this owls. I'm gonna put little tiny, maybe this one, cute one, kind of like a birthday hat. It might will fit on this one. I don't know, let's try it. I'm gonna use my juice, and maybe need another one. It's gonna be tricky because the stickers are sticky from both sides. I mean, it's a glue. Okay, I can see that definitely is better now because the resin is thicker. It looks like gonna hold it better, so I'm gonna push a little bit down because it's still soft, it's still not cured. And let's see, maybe something else and this big, something tall one guy. I'm gonna get this funky one. Look at those eyes. Okay, he's cute. That one, blue one. So I'm gonna try to pick him with one stick. And maybe, oh, or I can just drop it and then there. It's actually went perfect, almost perfect. So I'm gonna dip a little bit down to resin just for in case. See the bubble coming out in here, so when you push, bubble came out there. That's good. I don't know if any bubbles stuck up there, probably, but I cannot see it. Okay, so now I'm gonna put some of the stars. You guys see it good or no? Maybe even, let's try zoom a little bit close. There. Okay, let's put a couple of the stars to make this owl really. I'm gonna use that one. And this toothpick already with the resin, so it will be stars sticking to it easily, and I can pick one by one and just put where I want them. They should be very cute. I've been thinking to make maybe a very dark background. That way sparkles will be visible more. I don't know if I have black ink, or I don't think I have a black ink or pigment, so I could mix and make a black. Maybe I can figure out to make a dark blue. Not sure. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Just your imagination, put as many as you wish or less as you wish. There, maybe one in here. Okay, and I'm gonna do maybe same thing. No, I'm gonna do on this little one since we're right now like in a camera view. Good. There. This toothpick is really comfy to put sequins in it. And normally I would actually wait a little bit. This word actually. I would wait a few more minutes to let the stars stick to this layer, just for in case if they decide to float to the top. I hope not, but anyway, we will do. I don't think we're gonna wait. It's pretty thick now, should grab it. And if something go wrong, oh well, do another project and take a time. By making video, I don't know if I wanna take a time or not. I might gonna put here a little bit on the top of this owl, on the top in here, so just for in case it will be visible from another side. Okay, here's a few of them. Now I don't know if I can pick it up. Ay, 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 ay. Well, I guess, should I just leave it? Now I can pick it up. Okay, that's a bummer. Okay, I'm just gonna leave a stack few. Anyway, maybe when I put resin more, it will be easier to separate. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so we're gonna have two with this little stars. Now I'm gonna put some, let's see, I have here, guys, I brought a whole bunch of glitters and I really want to try to use maybe I don't know which one. This purple one is very pretty. Maybe this pink one's a little bit. Let's just try a few different glitters. Some with just gonna do wherever. Some with flowers. Here's a heart. This little tiny sequence. Okay. I think also I'm gonna put on the square one more owl. Well, basically I wanted to do more just one, so let me do bigger one. Also will go in here, and I'm gonna stick it feet first and drop it, so while it's gonna sink on the bottom, it will push bubble maybe away. Okay, like that. Now in here I already put lots of those clear ones. I think I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of this, and I should have a brush for that. Actually, I'm not gonna use brush, but my little scoop. Okay, I'm gonna use this little spatula. We're just gonna do whatever, you know, guys. We're gonna improvise something, and I'm gonna tap it so it's falling to the top. Probably gonna be more visible because it's more clear through the brown on the bottom. I don't think I should even do it. But I will sprinkle anyway because it will be visible from another side. Okay, now I will do this one, I think, only with this glitters. Like so. And then you kind of grab your toothpick and kind of move your glitters where you want them to be. Okay, maybe a little bit in here. Stuck to my stick now and I want to come out. Okay, so now I'm gonna use some of the fine, I'm gonna use some of this one glitters. I really like this one's flakes. They are beautiful. So I'm gonna use this one for here. Come on. I just have to remember not over pour this one because it is a little bit damaged. Okay, So what I'm gonna do now, I think because it's getting really thick, we have to hurry up or it's gonna be too late. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do now on this owl in here. I don't know, I hope I didn't overhold it. I waited a little bit too long, so it's gonna be a little bit complicated right now, guys, but we have to smooth it out. And it's floating. Okay. I have to remember not to overflow this one. Okay guys, here is the deal. I had to stop my video because while I was still doing applications of the glitter and those all those sparkles, the resin went over cured and I have a hassle to actually finish. So what I will do next time one more video and we will do less waiting because 20 minutes that was too much. With my other resin was no problem, but this time this is fresh resin and a little bit different from what I used before, and actually the cure time was a little bit faster than usually. So I'm just gonna show you, I demolded this, I mix up some, and I show you the problem, what's happened. As you can see, because the resin was already so hard, it didn't went like all the way to the edges and went like a blob. So it still look cute, as you can see, still adorable, but you can see like almost like a patch of snow behind owl. And this owl a little bit slide to the side, which my tablecloth, I guess, didn't make the level that I should have. And I see this on each one, this one slide to the side as well. It is cute. You can make a different color background, it will looks amazing too. So I'm just gonna show you what I end up with this one, that the glitter on the other side. Those sharp edges, you have to sand it out to make it smooth. But here is how it looks like with the gold leaf, kind of like a flowers growing. I really like this piece, like a puzzle piece. But same thing, you can see have the patch of the glitter stuck in the middle. So I overhauled it, especially in here. Look at the, here you can see that I did not have control anymore to separate. So this is gonna be like an experiment, and we did experiment with you. Here is the other owl that definitely slide to the side as well. But he is cute. Now this one, I just fill up because I didn't have a time anymore left. So I'm just gonna show you what I demolded. They still cute and shiny for kids to use. You can even decorate somehow differently. Here's the another one. But because they are 3D and like a fluffy, squishy stickers, they do kind of moving because they are light. I like how this one came out, even with those patches of snow. It's like a frosted snow inside. I like it. Like I say, this is my favorite mold. Okay, here's the other one. So I did not have time to do any shimmer or Inca powder to mix because the resin was already overdue, and I fight to get these crystals done. So I just poured, as you can see, kind of like a legs on them because it was over pour. I couldn't get it, and in one of them, like this one is good, I still kind of managed to make a proper way, but this one you can see that has a big air bubble inside right in here. You see that? It's kind of make it unique as well. But so all these pieces I have to sand it out, or maybe I was thinking to make like a cluster of different sizes, different colors, to make like a crystal cluster. So now I'm gonna demold together with you my project that I made like a week ago. So I'm gonna add that clip to it, and that's it gonna be for this time tutorial, guys. So thank you very much for staying with me, and look out for my demold of other project. Okay, so let's demold our resin that I did before, and then we're gonna continue, and I'm gonna show you what I use for each of this, what kind of product I use in it. So as you remember, now it's cured for quite a bit, but as you can see, if you remember, the mold was a little bit damaged, right? It looks like it's soft, it's not cured maybe properly all the way, and was which one? I think some of the center was as well a little bit damaged. I don't know, I'm not sure which one. So anyway, I wanted to see if this actually will affect resin or not. So let's pull it out and we're gonna see. Okay, so I'm gonna start from which one? From our first one. Should I zoom a little bit close to you guys so we can see better? Move over a little bit. Okay, so let's start with this one. I did spray mold with mold release. I'm not sure if I need it or not, because usually it's easy coming out from this kind of molds, but I still use mold release. Okay, look how beautiful that is. I'm just gonna try to get close to the camera as possible. There, look how pretty. And that's the glitter flakes. I will show you later what I used. And this side, of course, as you can see, it's like a can you see it's double color? So we're gonna obviously use some doing in first part. So it's kind of like a few of the episodes in this video put together, so if they don't match each other a little bit, I'm sorry about that. But anyway, these pieces in here you need to trim, which is sand, because it is sticking out a little bit and sharp, so you need to sand all the way around to make a smooth transition. Okay, but I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so let's get our next one. This one that was damaged, so let's hope that actually good. There. Okay, I'm looking at right now, so this side, and actually did not affect mold at all, guys. Here it is. You can see it's two color clear first, so I can see visible of my sequence glitters. Isn't it gorgeous? And then I put mix with the Inca with the powder. I used, oh my goodness, okay, I will show you later, mica powder to create a color for the background. Look how beautiful those sparkles are. So like in this one, you can make such a easy, for example, I'm gonna show you like right now, guys. I have in here leather cord, like this one. So all you have to do, it would be so easy, fold in half. Am I gonna zoom out a little bit? Okay, just fold in half, and you can simply just stick this through the hole, through the loop, and from this side, from this side, from the front you go, from this loop, get through it, and just pull it, and you have already necklace ready to go. Look how easy that was. Okay, just like this, a very simple way. But as well, I will do sand it out to give rid of the sharp edges, and then you can, if it's after you sand, if you have like a, you lose your shininess, you can brush it off with the okay guys, now I can see. Actually, I wasn't looking on the right side. This part did came out on my mold in here, as you can see right in here. It does visible that mold was damaged. So yes, yeah, and that was my favorite actually mold to make this kind of like a pendant, because also you can put this as an earring. So maybe on a very end of the video I will insert the pictures or even video what else you can do with this. You can use as a charms for the keys. Okay, so yes, I do need new mold, because this one, unless I want to do much thinner so it doesn't touch to the very end, but it is kind of, I can see the a little bit damaged. Ay. Okay, so next one, a little tiny owl, and here I created I use real flowers from my bouquet that I dry them out, those little white flowers when you receive them with roses, and then I put gold leaves, gold leaf foil, some little bit sparkles of glitter. You can see little lips sequin up there, and I think look cute with a little pendant. You can maybe even bead around, make a capuchon. Okay, let's see what next we did here. Okay, when I zoom close, I'm losing you guys a little bit. Okay, now this one just with the stars, and the stars are there. How shiny. Two colors, everything in two colors. I like to make a first layer clear, that way whatever put whatever ornaments design you want to create, you will see through, because if you put right away color resin, then you're not gonna see your design. Okay, next one. This is cool. You can make like even as a dominoes. Remember old days, we always play dominoes. So this one has black stars and a little bit of glitter, of course, later on. You can even see sparkle from the other side. I love those flakes, glitter. Okay, one more teardrop in here. Look at this one. It looks like an emerald. No, not emerald. Emerald is green. What you call it? The yellow stone. Oh, I can't think of now. But look, I use same thing, lips, glitter sequence, and those white silver, that's actually nails stickers to decorate your nails. So I put 2 of them up there. What do you think? Okay. Now this one, I don't even know what kind of shape in here. It's like, who cares shape. This is, looks like a gold sandstone. If that would be only tiny flakes, it looks like a gold stone. In here is a little hole for something. So some kind of necklace, or you can decorate to put as a earring piece, hanging on a chain maybe, I don't know. Kind of awkward shape. Whoop. It's not even like a half of the moon. It's no idea what kind of shape is that. Okay, now last one from now. And here it's almost like an Easter egg. I put some crosses in here and hearts and flowers. I don't know, I don't really understand the crosses in the glitter, because where really you're gonna use them, I'm not sure, but I just try to use them up and see how this gonna look like. But they sure are sparkle, and it's very smooth and shiny. I love how they came out from this mold. So I definitely love this mold. The only thing that they came to me a little bit damaged. So I'm sure if you order something wrong, they will send you a new one, because it does affect resin a little bit. So this one I did not finish yet, and this is how kind of look from this side. There's some flowers and gold, and as you can see, I try to do kind of like a sand and the sky blue. So this one we're gonna finish in my first episode. All right, guys, this is it, but it's not everything. Now I did try to do, come on, let's try to focus here. Okay, I tried to do also molds to see how this is gonna work, because I did have some resin left over, and I use a Wilton cake decorative mold. So I tried to do, here is the little, like a seashell, and I'm telling you, this is not a perfect, because I did have this color of resin left, this one color. So I put in a seashell. It's beautiful in here and shiny, right? But then when you turn to the face, as you can see, this mold doesn't give you the shiny, pure glass effect as BEEBEECRAFT molds does. Okay, so this molds make you nice and shiny, glass looking, and this one is matte. And to be honestly, this is even wrong color to try seashell, because it looks like looks like a poop. Oh my goodness, this was very bad example. Okay, then I try to make also mermaid tail and a seahorse. So let's see seahorse first. They do come out from this mold very easily, as you can see. And here is my little cute guy, glittery. I even put the gem from Diamond Paint and blue one for his eye. But once again, it's not shiny, so you have to brush him on the top, maybe with runny fresh mixed resin, or put special glaze for the shiny coat, as you would use a special glaze for your clay, polymer clay, and I do have that, so I will try, or maybe when I'm gonna mix a new batch of resin, I will brush it off on the top, and that's what gonna do. But it is cute and work well. It's just not gonna make you shiny. So same thing goes for mermaid tail. As you can see from this side is beautiful as a glass, and I try to create tail darker purple color and a lighter pink on the top. When I turn on this side, you still kind of can see the color difference, but look how beautiful glitters shimmer up there inside. The only downfall is not shiny surface, but my little girl love it. It is cute. It's cute to decorate something on your scrapbook. If you have maybe your little girl dress up as a mermaid, it's good to add this tail for decoration, even for the picture frame. But look at those glitters on the inside. Isn't it gorgeous? It looks like flakes of the fish skin. It's cute. I love it. So yeah, so this is what we have so far. Okay, they are adorable, but the only thing, yes, this mold work much better for resin because it gives you beautiful sparkles, glass looking molds. And Wilton, it does work good. It would good work for your for the cake project to use sugar stuff, but for resin I just don't recommend because it's not shiny. So depends what you like it. Okay, so that's my preference. I would love to use resin molds as they supposed to be for resin, and looks beautiful. So yes, I definitely need to order the other mold like this, because this was my favorite shape and oval, and unfortunately I can see the defect in it. So I did not try to do this mold too yet. 3 actually, 1, 2, 3. So I will do that as well. Okay guys, see you later.